Hello YouTubers. Okay, today we have one shot because I'm using leftovers and we're going to make some Pico de Gallo. Gallo, however you want to say it. I'm using leftovers here. We had Pico a couple nights ago. And I'm just going to use the rest of it here and make some yummy Pico de Gallo. Pico de Gallo, Pico de Gallo. Anyways, what we have here is a red onion. Red onions are great for this. I find that the yellow onions, green onions are just too strong for this. I might get interrupted here by some kids, but just bear with me here. Cut this in thin slices because you don't want this to be too overpowering.
This is tomato.
Yes, it is a tomato, my dear. Now, can you go play?
This is another kind of tomato.
Yes, it is. Can you go play now? Thank you. Sorry about that. Like I said, you're going to get interrupted. This is the life of a busy mom. So, like I said, we got one take and we're just going to do it all together here. I can't cut and paste on my videos still because YouTube still doesn't do Android editing. Someone should really get on that for them. So we're cutting up. If you have a food processor and you like the way your onions get cut in that, go right ahead. Whatever works for you. You can thinner or thicker, however you want it. Pico de Gallo is definitely how you want it kind of salsa. The meaning means fresh made salsa. And being that you cannot can it, it's no longer Pico de Gallo. It is a salsa. And which is really sad because we could eat this stuff all the time. And trust me when I say my mother comes over and she wants it all. Last summer I was making bowls 3 times as big as this. And they were getting eaten in one day. Okay, and the tomatoes. Again, close to the same size, not overly big because we're going to be using chips for this. If you get them too big, what ends up happening is you end up with a big chunk of tomato and nothing else. And that's no fun. It's not fair when someone's gone, I didn't get enough. And that's the last thing you want to hear when you're trying to enjoy your evening with your family. Because trust me, some of you may know, kids are all about what their friends got, what their brother and sister got, versus what they didn't get. Now, if I could, I swear, if I could keep this in the fridge long enough, we would have it with every meal. This is really good, even not just as a salsa kind of mix, but you add it to your, what have I added it to? Oh, rice, fish. It's really good. Sometimes I'll add a bit of cucumber. And when cucumber season gets to be quite heavy and we get a lot of cucumbers, I'll add that to this and it gives it that extra substance to it and you're able to create that just that little bit more. I don't know of anybody that adds green peppers, but I have been told of people using green peppers. So the key to this is nice tomatoes, and I've used some soggy tomatoes near the end of the batch and they added a nice rich flavor like Romas do, but they just weren't, I don't know, they create a lot more juice. And of course this one's going to be a pain and not come off, right? There we go. Have you heard about the little numbers on the stickers here? They mean something. Just check that out. I tell you, but I can't be certain of what I remember. It has something to do with how they were grown without certain pesticides or something like that. I saw it online, so if you're interested in that, just Google it. As AJ Pepper says, a Google bunny. That's what I am. Anything, Google, you'll find it. Trust me. I've been Googling. Well, I've been on the internet before the internet really existed. We used file transfer protocols. We didn't have web pages back then. Oh boy, I'm showing my age here. Really not that old when you consider that all the internet stuff and only just happened within the last 20 years. I've been on the internet since, let's see, 94. And I taught myself HTML. And of course, it's pretty much, you don't need it now because all the web pages can make themselves. Okay, we got quite a bit in here, but our tomato and onion ratio is still not quite good enough. I want about, in this case I've done a half an onion with 3 whole tomatoes, and so it gives you what, a ratio 1 to 6, I guess. And if you like a really sharp taste to it, you can even add a jalapeno to this. But this is mainly me, and if it was just me, I would add the jalapeno, but it's my kids and my hubby, and they can't handle the spiciness of a jalapeno. With the lime juice, the jalapeno just gives it that pop that is oh so wow. And it's really good. I love it. And I'll have a meal just with some ground beef fried up. Oh, there's my alarm telling me make sure my son is ready for school.
Me want some.
You'll have some after, okay? See, like I said, it's a big hit in the family, and it rarely sticks around. If I had to, I'd probably make this every day if they requested it.
This is a cup, right, Mom?
Yes, it is.
And this is your phone.
Yes, it is.
This is onion.
Yes, it's an onion. Okay, so back to kind of ramblings here. We're almost done the last tomato here.
Do you like my flour?
Yes, I love your flower, baby. Go play now, please. Part of being a busy mom, or even there's some stay-at-home dads, and I admire them. I mean, not many dads will take on the role, and I think it's awesome. And as parents, we have to show our kids how to do these things, to fend for themselves. So here we have a nice ratio here. Oh, we're losing some here. There we go. It looks good just like that, but I'm not going to stop there. No, no, no. We have some leftover cilantro. As you can see here, we used about that much of the previous cilantro. And we're not afraid of using stems. I find the stems give, as we got a wire piece here that doesn't want to come off. There we go. The stems have their flavor too, so don't discount them. You want to cut these up really finely, because the last thing you want is a big slice of leaf. I mean, it's good, but it's like eating a piece of parsley. It's not all that texture-wise good. It has the same taste. It's going to flavor cilantro. The stems, I mean, they're the same flavor. And we like a lot of cilantro, so here we go. Let's see if this is enough. I'm going to give it another little chop here. Ignore my knife skills. I should be tucking my fingers back and all that, but you don't see me on Top Chef, that's for sure. They don't have a Prepper Top Chef. Now that would be a cool program. I'd watch that for sure. Forget Doomsday Prepper. Let's have prepper cookers and have them show us on TV a competition using dehydrated, how to, you don't, actually, you know what, I don't think I've seen a canning show on TV. You got the videos, you got your YouTube, you got your internet, but I don't think I've ever seen an episode of canning on TV. If you have, let me know. I'll look it up. I'm always curious, try new things. It seems like a lot of cilantro, but the cilantro gives it that Pico de Gallo taste. It's just so good. And it also stains your cutting board, as you can see. I got my tomato and my cilantro. Not really all that fun to clean. Every now and then, just bleach your cutting boards. A couple washes in the dishwasher, and then the stains are still there. Give it a good scrub with not a green sponge. I'll show you my horrific sponge. And don't judge me, I just did dishes and this will be going in the garbage. But these green sponges with the yellow, this is in really bad shape, okay? But do not use them on your cutting boards. The greens and the yellows come off in the cutting board and it's even harder mess to get out. So just use your plastic bristle brushes. That works great. So here we have a gorgeous Pico de Gallo here. And the piece de resistance, lime juice. Yeah, I don't know how much exactly, just squeeze it until you're content with the taste. Gives you a nice coating there, and it brings out the cilantro and the onion, and it creates that yummy, yummy taste. Now, what I'm going to do, some people will say, oh, you're going to wilt your cilantro and your tomatoes and that, but we like it, so we're going to do it. Salt. Quite a bit of salt. And here's my other favorite thing to use. Oops, we knocked down all the spices over top here. Is, some of you have seen my videos, know that I like my Cattle Boys garlic seasoning. And it's this stuff here. We just had nachos and cheese, and that's when I forgot the pico. So I came in here to make it. But this stuff I put on my nachos and cheese. Amazing stuff. But not in this case. In this case, I want a bit of pepper. So I'm going to use high mountain seasoning garlic pepper. And it is just your garlic and pepper granules. And I put a little bit in there. Yes, that's a little bit to us. A little more than a pinch, a little less than a handful. Yeah. Anyways, give that a stir. And you can eat this right away, but it does so much tastier when you marinate it and let it sit for a bit. And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best. Oh, it's the best. I'm telling you. I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, that's my Pico de Gallo, and hope you learned something. Like it if you like it. Thumbs up. Enjoy.